Hey guys, in this episode we're going to be working on the trailer and a little fix on Malachi. You guys stay tuned. Well, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hey, I'm still in that race to that 1,000 subscriber rate, so if you wouldn't mind, please subscribe and tell your friends about us. Have them subscribe too. Really need your help. All right, now on with the show. All right, so today I'm going to drill out these holes and get them ready to be have bolts put in them, and later on, if I have the time, I'm going to go down to the farm store, and I think I can get all these grade A bolts, grade 8. I know it sounds like grade A, but grade 8 bolts, and get this all bolted up. And I also found at the tractor supply, they have a bolt-on pintle hitch. 21-ton pintle hitch, 69 bucks. I'm gonna go see if I can pick one of those up. Either that or go to one of these junkyards and get one for half price. That'd be even better. But if I can't, at least I know that they have them there. You know, I was asked, why don't I just sell this thing and with the proceeds go ahead and just buy a trailer. I mean, trailers are not that expensive, a couple of grand. Probably as much as $3 grand, $3,500, something like that. I could probably sell the rear axle for that much, but here's the thing, I can't sell any of this until June of 2020. So it just kind of makes sense to turn it into a trailer. You know, I'm using the gifts that God has given me in the form of this trailer, this blessing. Besides the fact that it's a lot of fun to fabricate and to turn something into something that it wasn't before, and to do new things. I think it's going to be a very learning experience, and a lot of times it's all about the journey. And this is going to be a very cool journey. It's been a pretty cool journey already, and I want to see this through. All right, so this is how I'm going to start these holes here. I got the correct drill bit for this hole, and I'm going to put a very small point in it, a smaller bit than this, drill through, and then progressively get bigger. I wouldn't recommend starting off and trying to finish with a bit this size. All right, so I made the tiny little mark. It is right in the center. So now to finish that out with a smaller bit. All right, got some 5/8 bolts, some lock nuts, and some washers. Time to go to work here. If I have to say so myself, I'm getting pretty good at cutting little holes. Perfect. All right, it is all in. I used some new and some old hardware, reused rather. I did get this 1-inch big monster here, but it's a little bit too long, and I'm gonna have to they didn't have the 4 inches what I wanted. I figured 5 might do, but it won't, so I'll have to go back to the farm store for that. But that sucker is in and ain't going nowhere. Back in my youth, I was a helicopter instructor pilot, a standardization helicopter instructor pilot, and I spent a great deal of my time talking to the youth and teaching them about helicopters. And one of the things that I used to tell them was, look, the helicopter is going to talk to you. You need to listen to what it says because it will save your life. It's not just about the pre-flight, the post-flight. You know, while you're flying it, it's going to talk to you. Well, the same thing occurred to me about the FMTV. It's talking to me. It's trying to tell me something. So it's just my job to figure it out. Let's check this one thing out that I just found. So here's one of the things that I noticed. I've noticed this probably about a month ago, that when I raise the cab, that this door pops open. And I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna have to adjust that door. Something, you see that? It just popped open. Something, and you see now it's not even wanting to latch. So there's some kind of pressure inside here because the piston actually is mounted right underneath that, or right underneath, not the passenger tire, but the passenger front side, and that's what lifts the whole cab up. So there's got to be some kind of issue. Let's come check out the front. So there you can see a nice squishy elastomeric dampener there. Let's look at the other side. Hey, that's not so squishy. As a matter of fact, there's a gap right here. I can stick my finger up in it. I think the nut fell off of that, and I don't think it's attached anymore. So that's what the problem is. This is what Malachi's been telling me for about a month. I just haven't been paying attention. So let's see if I can't get that fixed. Well, I looked, and thank goodness that the bolt is still there. It is right there in the center. Kind of dark in there, but it's still there, but it is just not tight. It needs to be tightened up. So see if we can't tighten that up. I know it's a tight fit in there, but we can manage it. Well, it was a little difficult to get going at first, but definitely it was loose. I'm almost wanting to say that the way it's acting, it's giving way every once in a while. So I almost want to say that the thing might be stripped. So I think it's better just to take the nut down and verify that it's still in good condition, that nut and bolt, and then try to replace it or suck it back up in there, because it just might be broke. I just don't know at this point. Well, it would not tighten up, not at all. Here's the culprit. Check that out. Yeah, these threads have been pretty much stripped down. There's nothing grabbing on to this nut anymore. It's just a darn good thing that I have a spare from Patricia. This is the reason why we have spare parts. Well, that bolt is in an easy enough location, but the nut is really, really difficult to get my hand in there. So, you know what? I just decided to just go ahead and get a new grade 8 bolt 3/4 and get a nylock nut just to be on the safe side, because I don't ever want to have to deal with this again. That nut is very difficult to get to. So I'm going to yank that one out and install the new. Well, I have to tell you, it wanted to fight me tooth and nail, but I finally got the nut on there. After I got the nut on the bolt, everything was fine. Man, getting that nut on there, because it's such a tight quarters, that took me a while. But it is done. Let's see if this thing works now. Well guys, it was even worse than what I expected. When I really started to put the hammer down, all this rubber started raining down, and I'm like, oh well, that's not good. Look at this thing, it is thrashed. I mean, there is nothing left to it. I mean, fortunately I have one more of these good ones, so let's change her out. And that, my friends, looks a whole lot better. Let's test it out. Check this out, guys. Since I fixed it, this used to be flush. And since I fixed it, I'm gonna have to readjust that mechanism inside there. All right, I think that's it. Let's try it. There we go. Right on. Sweet. Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. Next time we're going to be cutting the frame, because yes, we need to drop the nose down because the pintle hitch is actually lower than where this main frame is located. So a lot of well, maybe not so complicated math, but we need to get it right. I need to drop it down, straighten it back out, and also bring it together. We'll figure that out together next time. Until then, I'm Dave Anderson signing out. You guys be safe, and God bless. Hey guys, thanks for watching the channel. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, click on that like button right down there. If you'd like to subscribe, click on my face, and as always, leave a comment. That is how you support this channel. Thank you so very much. I'll see you guys next time. Hey, don't forget to click another video now.